You know, I had this on my mind, and this is building up to me from the very moment this came into my head since the beginning of last year. I have seen tons and tons of comments, tons of social media outbursts that everyone seems to be done with MCU Phase 4 and beyond. They're done with the MCU after Avengers Endgame, after the end of the Infinity Saga has come to a close. And I'm getting sick of it. And this is not a hate video. This is not me trashing on the fans for dismissing Phase 4 or upcoming movies or shows they have planned in the future for what's to come. This is me trying to defend Phase 4 and me trying to see it in a positive light. If I'll come across too preachy or too on the hate wagon. And to be fully honest, I actually quite like Phase 4. And I'm going to admit it now, I actually quite liked it. I think it's entertaining or pretty enjoyable, to say the least, or maybe quite good, or maybe great.
It's what you hear it, listen. It's what you hear.
I see that one coming. Now with the newer films are coming out, everybody seems to be looking back on the Infinity Saga and acting like there actually is the perfect ending to the MCU or the Marvel Universe. And now people say the same thing to the DCEU back in a couple of years ago when they are saying it's done because they have no plan, like Once Upon a Time, and now they're saying the same thing for Phase 4. I bet in a couple of years' time, I think fans are going to look back on it and they'll start appreciating it. Or maybe some fans who grew up with it, they'll find something to like and appreciate even more, to say the least. Now, this is me trying to find Phase 4. I think Marvel has so much more to come up with, or even more stories to tell from their lineup. You're still going to get shows like in movies, similar to, we're going to get Miss Marvel coming up next month. We're going to get Thor Love and Thunder in July. We're going to get She-Hulk. We're going to get Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. The Marvels, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Fantastic Four reboot. And we're going to get tons and tons of more content from them, and things still set up to what's to come. I don't think they're going to end anytime soon because one movie made rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, which from the Wise, which film that I still liked, Internals. I still like that movie. I'm not saying that movie's perfect. I'm not saying that film's a masterpiece. I still think it has its issues, but I still liked it. Don't hate me. Now, since fans are now starting to dislike it, they'll start to look back on it and they'll probably say, you know what, it wasn't that bad. I actually appreciate it. Am I going to give up on the MCU after Phase Saga? No. I am still going to defend it because Marvel is still putting more creative stuff in there. They're still putting a lot of effort. They're putting more creativity. Well, stick to the formula they used to back in the Phase Saga from Phase 1, 2 and 3, but they're still trying to do something new, inventive with it, and still keep fresh and telling your stories, introducing your characters. And whatever they're doing in the future, I'm still up for it. I'm still looking forward to see what Marvel can do. Despite what you think, say they don't have a plan or they just rely on nostalgia and cameos, that's fine. I totally get the impression. I do get the impression from you guys. I do think they're using too much on nostalgia, but I don't think that's what they're going for. They are setting up something. They are setting up what's to come. They are setting up the big thing. And I've seen a lot of anti-SJW videos from those clowns. I'm not going to name any names, who they are, but I've seen quite a few. If you see ones I've seen on YouTube that are basically SJW folks, then yeah, I'm not going to mention any names, but if you've seen these videos from that channel, if you're fans of them, please be civil. I'm not going to attack them, I'm not going to make fun of them, I'm just saying it. They're just being a little bit toxic there. I will say this now, I'm still defending the MCU Phase 4. I'm still looking forward to seeing what they can put on and what they can prove, because they're still setting up a few things to come. I'm still on board. I'm still looking forward to see where this is going. I don't think they're going to give up quits because one movie turned out rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, or they don't have a plan, or they're just relying on nostalgia. And Does that remind you of anything that relies on nostalgia? I thought so too. Figures. Again, I am not giving up on the MCU just yet. I'm still looking forward to seeing what the MCU can do or what Kevin Feige has a plan on the upcoming phases from Phase 5 and Phase 6. Whatever this lead up to, I'm still looking forward to it. If you're not, I totally understand. If you're just saying, I'm done with the MCU, they should stop after Endgame, that's fine. I totally understand. I'm not going to disrespect you for that. I am not going to hate you for saying stuff like this. I have seen tons of hate, but if you're just using it, it's going to be woke or SJWs or it's just relying nostalgia. That's not an excuse. That is just total baloney crap. So I do have a little bit of sore throat kicking in, so please remind me. I'm just clearing my throat out. But again, guys, I'm still looking forward to what Marvel can do. I'm still liking Phase 4 so far. I'm still going to give some of their films and shows a fair shot. I'm still looking forward to see where this is going. If you disagree, that's fine. That's your opinion. Don't hate me for it. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to tell you to get a grip and dislike them. I'm just saying is, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm still defending it. I'm still keeping going watching them. I'll still pay my money to go and see it. I don't care what anyone says. I'll make my own opinion up. If you don't want to support it anymore, that's completely fine. I totally understand. That's my general thoughts on why I'm not giving up on the MCU just yet. I'm still looking forward to see where this is going. And guys, it's up in the comments. Tell me, what do you think? Are you giving up on the MCU or are you still on board with it? Let me know in the comments down below, politely and civilly, please. And stay tuned for my next video upcoming soon. And I'll see you guys real soon.